No bears allowed.
Good evening, sis. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Right, I suppose. Yeah, you can tell we have to go and do a particular thing because it won't let me take a photo, which tells us that something's definitely up with Rainy. So I guess we need to go to the surface. How was your day?
Sunday scaries.
That's fair. That's fair. I want to store most of the stuff I'm carrying. I don't think I'm going to need most of the stuff.
I should not have started DS2 before the holiday begins. Because I ended up just frozen all day.
Oh, yikes. I don't know what I'm going to need, so we'll go and see what's going on. Well, that definitely sounds a bit rubbish.
Snow. Huh.
Huh. Why is there snow down at this level? That is interesting.
Last week of the school year is always the longest.
Of course, yes.
Did Rainy's rain freeze?
It's looking it, isn't it?
I will always support you.
Close your eyes. It's okay. You can trust me.
She's going to do what I think she's going to do, doesn't she? Have to take her gloves off first.
It's a healthy baby girl. She's beautiful. She certainly is.
She just touched the demon inside her.
Okay, coming up on 3 minutes. Someone needs to go home.
I have questions about how everything connects.
Are those waves? Yes, they are. Your room is connected to a beach. Now, open your eyes. Rainy, the child you're carrying is not dead. It's just that time has stopped in your womb. Your daughter and her mother are in perfect health.
But there's still no treatment, is there?
When the balance between our world and the beach is finally restored, you will give birth. There's nothing to worry about. Come on. All in due time. So wait and have faith that you and your child will be fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Timer stood still in your womb is definitely a line.
Someday I'll have a son, but until then I get to see him once a month. It'll all work out.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Sorry, but would it be all right if I took another look at your pod?
Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'll head back first.
The thing is, when I did my examination on your pod, I got the strangest feeling. The BB in that pod was there far longer than any typical BB. I'd like to check your pod's production number. If it's an official model, it'll have one inscribed on it.
I can tell you right now, there's no number written on it.
No, it wouldn't be on the outside. It would be inscribed on the inner wall. Now, you can't open a pod without endangering the BB's life, but there is a way that we can peek inside. See? Right there. See, a pod's production number is a record of when the occupant was transferred from the still mother's womb. Sort of like a BB's date of birth.
Impossible. 11 years ago. On the very same day as the Void Out.
Lou's date of birth was 11 years ago.
And not just that, the serial number is BB00, which would make Lou one of the first test subjects.
Yeah, that would appear to be the case, yes.
If we scour the archives for any mention of BB00, there's a chance we might learn more about Lou's past.
You really should try and put this behind you.
Seriously?
And digging up the past won't help.
You just made him super curious by doing all of
I
that.
think it's time we return to the DHV Magellan.
And again, that's not really Lou.
You know, Sam, seeing as you've come so very far, you should take a moment to see to any unfinished business before you commit to new obligations.
Such as? What's all this stuff over here? Let's have a look on the map, but... Okay. It's not showing as snowy on the map. It shouldn't be snowy down here. Is it snowy everywhere? Oh, why is it deliver? Herbal tea bags. Oh, that must just be on the ground somewhere nearby. Because I'm not carrying herbal tea bags.
Kind of you to visit us in this weather. I won't keep you long. Checking the orders now.
I was literally just inside with you.
We assumed this delivery was lost for good, but here you are proving us wrong.
I think it was on the floor, just outside. You could have just wandered outside and picked it up. Just saying.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Total distance travelled. 0.6 of a kilometre. I don't think I went that far.
Stay as dry as you can. No telling how long this rain will last.
It's literally not raining. Well, I haven't looked outside again.
Well done.
Hang on. Yeah, it's not rain. It's still snowy. Just FYI. Whoa, how many standard orders? Holy shit. There was a special solver to deliver metals. That's to Hartman's lab.
Hi, I am here.
Hey, Burr, how's it going? So what's the next big order, or are we just doing... Actually, I think there's a... Oh, back on the ship.
Give it your all.
Not allowed.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Nice. Trail.
Oh. Ah, right, yeah, we gotta go back and
Okay, bye, sorry.
see Rainey.
What if there is an extinction entity? It'll go.
There. Okay, that's the picture I took. Splitter time patterns for the DH. A series of splitter time patterns have been added to the options for customizing the exterior of the DHV Magellan. Magellan. If you have a favourite, why not give it a try? I'm sure it'll be a nice change of pace.
Extinction event.
What the fuck is a splitter time?
WTF, how is he number 1 already? This shit is rigged.
It does raise some questions. How does that work?
Too easy.
Thank you.
They're hacks.
In the place where I came from, no one gave birth to babies. They just stayed inside their mother's bellies.
Well, in our world, babies are born and grow up to be adults.
Sus doesn't know we're both at 75 XP.
Natural that Tomorrow wouldn't understand. After all, she was living in a realm of the dead. I wouldn't expect children to be born into such a place.
But Rainey's baby will be born, right?
In due time, of course. Isn't that so?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling.
So I just did me some talking to the sun.
Oh, that was terrible.
I thought it was pretty good, actually.
So you'll be a mother who gives birth to her baby.
Mm-hmm. And I just can't wait.
Talk about terrible, Sam. I've heard dogs with better tones.
Ooh, burn.
My bet is. Tomorrow will speed up the baby.
Ooh, interesting idea. Who's the daddy? Was there any mention of who the dad is?
Yeah.
Hi, Sam. Tarman here. I'm pleased Rainey's feeling better. And now that that's settled, we're all
all set to continue linking up the continent. Your next main order requires you to retrieve some intriguing cargo. And for convenience's sake, we've decided to transport you to the mission area in the Magellan. Speaking of the Magellan, I think it's high time this old girl's weaponry got a bit of an upgrade.
Oh.
I've gotten in touch with a researcher based in South Fort Knott for this very purpose. I'll need your help, of course, but the details can wait until we get there. I'm sure you're eager to get underway, but the
That would be bestiality.
It's going to be a bumpy ride. As a safety precaution, I'd like everyone to assemble on the bridge before departure. Come and join us as soon as you're ready.
Okay, go to the bridge.
Just a little more work, and we'll have linked up the whole continent.
Allow me to reestablish our connection with the network.
And we're off.
It's kind of cool.
Crazy! I've lost track of my hand. It's gone.
Are we caught in a surge?
I don't know. There shouldn't be any other currents in our vicinity.
Unidentified object approaching.
Everyone brace for impact. What's wrong?
The rudder's unresponsive.
I think something's dragging us.
The connection to my hand has been severed somehow. Right now, I'm flying blind.
Gentlemen, do you sense anything?
No, it's not a BT.
Well, something's still pulling us down.
Much deeper, and the ship's hull won't be able to handle the pressure.
Evasive action!
Out of the way, Kitty!
It's no good. Can't break free.
Discharge tar ballast. Rapid ascent, now!
Too risky. We have no idea where we're going to surface.
We have no choice. Open blast shields.
If we don't do something, it'll crush us.
Interesting.
What in the Elden Ring boss is this?
Oh, hello.
Hold it. Hardly a repatriate,
Wow.
but. ... I'm immortal enough.
WTF.
When'd you start rolling with such a big crew, Sam? Settle. Unless you want me to blow her head off. Well.
What in the kiss is this?
Time falls so tight of yours, huh? You know I'm only here to get revenge on you and Sam. The rest of y'all really have no quarrel with, so, you let me keep the two of them and y'all can fuck off. No? All want to die together. Except for the fact Sam's a repatriate, so can't really share in your sad fate. But before I pop him, he gets to watch me kill all y'all.
Oh, shoes are off. God, slap his smug face.
Her makeup, what the hell?
Whoa. Huh.
What the fuck? A ghost mech? So he's, what, Mecha Higgs?
Sorry to disappoint. But I don't break that easy. So be it. It's gonna be that way. Y'all could all go down with the ship.
That clever fucker.
It's all up to you, Sam.
No time to waste. Let's head out, Sam.
Sam, it looks like that thing coiled around the Magellan is some sort of giant ghost mech. You're our only hope of freeing the ship from its grasp. Gear up and get ready to head out. If you can get it to let go and draw it away from us, we should be able to provide fire support. We're counting on you, Sam.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let's have a think. What have we got weapon-wise?
Alright guys, we all agree that tomorrow is somehow connected to Higgs, right? The gold Maycube is handing it to us.
Yeah.
I have a feeling things are about to get crazy. At Suskai I agree.
Right, what have I got weapon-wise? Okay, I think I'm going to go with those grenade launchers. I think I can make rocket launchers. I'm going to take a couple of shotguns as well.
But the gold makeup seems to be tied to the powers.
Do I have rocket launchers? I got grenade launchers, assault rifle, shotgun. Floating Oh, is a floating sentry gun going to help? It won't work against BTs, but that's not a BT. I can deploy up to 4 of them. So I'm going to take those. I don't have rocket launchers. I only have grenade launchers. So I'll give these a go. That's a lot to carry, but I'm going to hide them off straight away. What else have I got that's going to be... Oh, go back. I think it's shotguns. Place a tool rack. Yeah, I'll carry a couple more shotguns. All I can do is just carry as much weaponry as I possibly can. I don't know what this is going to take. I think we'll go with that. See what happens. The worst that can happen is we have to just try again.
Hits. Hello.
Hey, Kenny! Right, let's see how this works.
Hi, Kenny.
Shotgun, grenade launcher. Where are the sentry? Oh, are they... Hang on. How do I use the sentries? Floating sentry gun. Do I just a thrown weapon that floats?
Tomorrow not with us. I feel like she's way better at this. Lol.
How do you use these? It's a thrown weapon.
Jelen is a sitting duck.
There we go.
Right,
equip.
now, head out and engage the enemy so we can get some...
Equip. I don't know if these are going to help, but it's worth a try. I don't think these are going to help. I was hoping they'd float. Okay, this was a bad plan.
Just like that, Sam.
Hey! Try not to hit the shit, will you? That must have done something.
No. Okay, I think I've come with the wrong equipment. Definitely come with the wrong equipment. Let's go for a shotgun. Oh, the sentries are helping now.
The health bar is going down.
Okay, sentries might have been a good idea after all.
Hi, Kenny.
Fuck. Shit, run, 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 run! What? Shit. I need something a bit more rapid. Did I not? I only got shotguns, I think. Let's try grenade launcher.
Just like that, Sam.
Okay, the sentries were a good idea. Once it got off the ship. Alright, I'll take an A.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I was expecting that to be a lot more difficult.
Still alive is because you were here to save us. Come back to the ship.
I think it was a lot more difficult. It was just a case of those sentries that I threw out did the job. Why? What's that? Okay, I think... What's that flashing in the bottom left corner? I think Lou's not well.
Just Dave being extremely skilled.
I think I just made a lucky choice. But I'll take the win.
Lou is a tentacle.
Is that what it was? It was a bit too small on my TV to see properly. Tentacle's not good, right?
It looked like a tentacle.
Right, okay, yeah, I couldn't quite make out what it was.
Good morning, Sam. I understand that your room didn't suffer any major damage. Unfortunately, the rest of the DHV Magellan wasn't so lucky. The ship is unable to travel in its current state, but Tarman's doing his best to get us back in action.
Where are we?
I'm about to leave to pick up some supplies for repairs. When you're ready to head out, I suggest you head to the bridge and get Tarman to brief you on the situation. Afterwards, check the ship's delivery terminal to find out which part of the continent you'll need to link up next. The show must go on, after all.
I notice it's still not letting us use the camera suddenly.
Check on Lou.
Oh yeah, good call. Huh? Lou looks like Lou.
It's all good, it's all good.
Not a tentacle.
Not a tentacle. Or a very well disguised tentacle. I'm still very confused as to why Lou looks like Lou. I should have gone for a shower, shouldn't I?
Me too.
I'm just going to trust the process.
So, how's everything looking?
We'll be able to repair the plating and the propulsion system using chiral printed parts. Fragile's team will pick up any additional materials.
What if Lou has the same dooms as Sam, but instead she just becomes a fetus when she dies?
I just need a little more time to restore the
Oh,
connection.
that's an interesting idea.
Won't be much longer now.
Tarman.
He came to visit me in my room.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, I see you're holding hands now, eh? Hands allow us to connect. Form bonds.
You think you'll ever find your missing hand?
Now that's a bond I doubt will ever be broken.
Looks like we're good to go.
We'll see you later.
Stay safe out there.
Are you excited to head out? So excited. She's here. Oh, there's Fragile. Okay. Let's get going.
Hey, be safe out there.
Thank you.
I really want one of those.
On the way.
We'll be fine. Remember, you're talking to the former head of Fragile Express.
You two be alright?
We all have dreams. No need to worry about us.
And we're tougher than you, too.
Right. So watch yourself out there.
Take care of each other.
Where are they going?
To get supplies to fix the Magellan, I believe.
Sam, although everyone's hard at work repairing the DHV Magellan, it will unfortunately be some time before we can travel again.
Oh, right.
Nevertheless, putting our plans on hold is out of the question. We must continue to press on. Extending the chiral network remains our priority. Your next objective is to link up South Fort Knot. Though you'll need to get another site online before that will be possible. And unlike before, the DHV Magellan will be unable to...
I just figured out what the babies in the pots really are. Unethical Tamagotchi's grinning face.
Fragile, Rainy, and Tomorrow are gone procuring materials for repairs. And Tarman has his hands full tending to the ship. He'd also like to improve the ship's arsenal as a precautionary measure. And bringing South Fort Knot into the chiral network will be necessary to do that. I say this to reassure you that the whole team is committed to getting the ship back up and running, and that we mean to join you as soon as we can. It's just going to take us a little while, that's all. For now, head to the Phantom Smith shelter and put him on the grid. The associated main order can be accessed via this delivery terminal.
I do quite like how they've given you this traveling base where you can haul all your stuff with you. And I did wonder early on if it was going to make this too easy. And so the thing I like is that every so often it throws up a new problem as to why it can't follow you until you've done some other stuff. It's simple, straightforward, but I like that they've done that. Breakable cargo. Recover all stranded cargo. Oh my god, you're doing another one where I got to haul ass all the way over the fucking mountain and then back again. Okay. Right, before we do that. I can recycle that. I need to make another blood bag. Don't forget I need to make another blood bag. I don't know that I'm going to need grenades, so they can go into my private locker. Grenade pistol is in the handgun holster anyway, so that doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going to need that. I don't think I'm going to need those. In fact, I don't think I need any of these weapons now. So they can go back into private locker.
Oh, Mark Kenny, that's hilarious.
While I was having dinner, I was watching a video of a guy who had done platinum in Death Stranding, and partway, because it was just a kind of summary, it was just showing the highlights and stuff like that, obviously. And partway through, he got so into the game that he literally went onto eBay and bought himself the collector's edition box of Death Stranding, so he had his own actual BB in a pod to sit on his desk, and I really want one now. I totally would have bought the collector's edition of Death Stranding if I'd known what the game was going to be. Right. Let's take another blood bag. The high capacity ones are better, but I may as well just... let's take the container repair sprays, because I suspect I'm going to need those. Let's take a couple of ladders, a couple of climbing anchors. Aren't you tempted to take a couple of PCCs? And take in fact, I'm going to put the floating carrier. Place on the backpack. Offload the floating carrier. Actually, maybe I should carry the floating carrier for now. I'm going to carry it for now. That should do the job. Gloves are okay. Yeah, skeleton's nearly fucked. Boots are fine. I'm wondering if I should swap out the skeleton.
Why doesn't the floating carrier float HMMMM?
Well, it does. Once you got going, it floats. Right, let's do this.
Why doesn't the floating bear float HMMMM? All floating bears float. I am just not such a bear. Yes, other hood.
I think we'll go with that.
Otter asterisk. You
I think
are not a bear.
I had the otter hood on anyway, actually.
Misgendering me. Banned.
I don't think bear is a gender. Just putting that out there. Oh, we got more stuff. Skeleton auto assist. Battery efficiency boost.
Bear is a mindset. Are you a bear, Dave? No, didn't think so.
I don't believe I am, no.
Being a woman is a mindset.
Available memory 110. Oh, to make it out to there is going to cost me 220. Right. Instant cargo binding. Instantly generates an electromagnetic field whenever Sam falls over. Oh, that sounds worth doing. Sensor mode change. Adds a mode to the Audiodex terrain scanner which reduces... Oh, yeah. I haven't figured out what that one actually means. Faster order preparation. Don't really care about that at the moment. Sharing boost. Oh, I could do an extended like window, but it's only 20. I might spend it on that. Okay, let's go with that one. I've only got 10 left now. I'll do for now. Right. I'm curious. If I got that electronic binding, does it bind even better if I then bind it with that? Is it like double binding? Oh, it does. I wonder if that's made my cargo even safer. Because it's bound with a strand. And now also got that electronic binding as well. What's with all... Oh, hang on, where are we? I didn't actually pay attention to where we are. Oh, we just cropped up in some random place. We're not actually near any...
Bind bear with a strand.
I mean, I'm not going to shame him if he enjoys it. There's a vehicle here. Let's go for that.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Anyway, I was in the middle of a fight when you turned up. How are you, Kenny? How's your day been? How's everyone else? I hope everyone's okay. There was a lot going on early on, so I'm not even sure who I asked what.
I am all right.
Good. Oh, we got spooky music.
Today.
We got spooky music. Oh, shit!
Sorry to hear that, sus. It would be better if it weren't so hot, grinning face.
It's actually been nice and cool here. It's like 15 degrees outside. Okay, this isn't going any...
Hits we know, not the real hits. He keeps getting chopped up.
I'm wondering about that. I'm very curious about that. I was powering up this slope in that vehicle, but the crest seemed to be getting further away and it was really disorienting. And then I realised I was just going backwards. I was like, what's happening with the world?
I'd love a DLC where you can play as Tomorrow TBH.
I'd absolutely play that. I was kind of hoping that maybe we would actually get to a point where in this game you'd be able to swap characters for a wee bit. Like, not necessarily GTA 5 at will, but it would have been kind of cool if at a certain point in the game he went, okay, now you're playing as this character for a wee while. Oh, fuck. I was just going to build a timefall shelter to be really helpful. And someone already has. Fuck them for being nice. Completely shat on my ability to be altruistic.
Players target.
Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Thank you kindly.
Actually, the ability, being able to fly would be awesome. It's actually just made me think of something. Where am I going? I'm actually going over there, so I'm going in the wrong direction. Oh, what a tit. I thought I'd hit the right ridge, but I'm going the wrong way. But it's made me wonder. Oh, shit. Do you know what I didn't bring? I didn't bring anything for battling BTs, because I wasn't expecting BTs.
You eat Sam.
I was just thinking the same thing, yes. I was just like, I should just high him over the top, shouldn't I? cock. I need a good spot to build this thing. But also I didn't bring anything for battling BTs other than my boomerang. So fuck that up. Right. Let's give this a go. Let's see if this is going to work. I brought PCCs for a reason. Oh. Oh, come on, let me build. No. Oh, there we go.
Now then.
Construction process now complete.
Right, yeeting myself right into the middle of BT territory. What can possibly go wrong? Why do I feel like that might not actually be clearing the mountain? I don't think that's clearing the mountain. That's not clearing the mountain. Oh, hang on. Maybe it is. Ah, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? Didn't clear the mountain.
Elmar.
Boop. Oh, you can't boop them. You used to be able to boop people. You connected to them by booping them. It won't let you boop anymore.
Nudists.
Nudists? Are you saying they're completely bare?
Lol. There is a nudist confirmed. Completely bare.
Well, that was a terrible idea. And that's the last time I ever listened to Sus. What I should have done is climbed up here and then built it up here somewhere.
Just bear with only his bearish essentials.
The bare necessities. The simple bare necessities. Is this going to work? Let me climb. They're going to let me climb. There we go. Turns out it's easy to climb if you don't hold onto your backpack.
I hear the song now. Same.
You are welcome. Why am I doing this? Apparently I'm just intent on killing Sam tonight.
This is like those people that go caving.
Oh,
What's
I
it
keep...
called? Like those super narrow caves.
Yeah, stupid. It's called stupid. That reminds me, I was going to link you to it or whatever. There's a new game out, newish game maybe anyway. I've been seeing it advertised everywhere. It's a VR caving simulator. It's the most horrifying thing I've seen.
Oh fuck no.
Yes. I want to make it up here so I can build a eating machine at the top. Come on, come on, give me a climb. There. Sadly, I think it's Quest.
Are you going to play it?
Well, sadly, I think it's Quest only. I don't think there's a PC VR version. Otherwise, I probably would have got it just to terrify myself. I mean, I could play it on the Quest because I have a Quest. But if I was to buy it and play it, I'd want to record it. And recording stuff native on the Quest is a royal pain in the ass.
Sam seems to have the same climbing abilities as the horses in Skyrim. He can climb anything, grinning face. Lol.
Right, let's try this again.
Right.
Construction process now complete.
Literally can't see where I'm going, so let's just see how this works.
Oh, what a wonderful view!
Let's see if we can get close. Trying to nudge it in the right direction. Watch me land right in the middle of a bunch of BTs. I don't even know where the floor is. Oh, there's the BT warning. I can hear them. Oh shit.
Why is it shaped like blades if it doesn't even rotate? Grinning face.
Why are you asking questions? Timefall shuttles are fitted with BT deterrents that will temporarily immobilize any gazers that come too close. Ducking for cover inside a Timefall shelter is a good option for stuff and things and blah. You shouldn't ask questions. Just trust the process. They're gonna let me. Can't I cut the cord on these? Okay. To be fair, I don't think we're supposed to read those as rotor blades. I think they're more like aero brakes, like spoilers. Especially given it uses rockets to slow down.
Well, still seems like weird design choice. Grinning face.
Just don't question it. Just trust the process. It's literally a world in which we wear babies in pods to detect ghosts, which we can deter by pissing on them. I don't think the design of the flying pods is the weirdest part of this. There's one more. Where is it? Is that it over there? Hang on. Stranded cargo. It's just stranded cargo. 103 and 203. That's delicate instrument, but it's not stranded cargo. Parts for AI control something or other. Oh, it's there.
It rotates at the same RPM as your brain can process frames, so it looks like it is not moving. Of course, it's a game. We can fly on a penguin, if we want grinning face with smiling eyes.
Actually, I think Bear's right. It's a frame rate issue. They're actually rotating really quite fast.
Why not fly on a bear?
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
It's a brain rate issue.
What is the frame rate of a brain anyway?
I have a brain rate issue.
So there's more BTs up here, but I have a cunning plan. I have a cunning plan.
Apparently somewhere between 30 and 60 frames.
I don't know.
The conscious perception.
I don't know how I feel about using a cannon created by someone called Ham Toucher.
Eyes can process 1000 frames per second. You're touching his ham. You don't like to touch ham. Twice. There is second. There is second again.
Don't you dare drop me, Sam!
Okay, that didn't get me past all the BTs. Oh shit, that didn't get me past all the BTs at all. So much for my cunning plan. That's quite a lot of BTs. There's some big ones. Oh, there's another big one there as well. And there's another big one there as well. Fuck. There. Oh, there's a baby there.
Pay to win there.
Oh shit. This is ridiculous. Why did I drop myself into the middle of all of this?
I can't pay. It's not letting me. Supporting the stream and beating sus.
Thank you, Bear.
It's not letting me add PayPal.
That's so weird. There's a lot of BTs around here.
If there was a politician, we'd know how he'd win his votes anyways.
That's so spooky. I need to take that picture, but I need to lose the light. There we go. That's super spooky. I love that. Can't believe Bear is paying to win. Right, we're going up that way. I'm tempted to actually head... Oh, crikey. Camera was actually inside the world. Oh, look, you can see the route you took, which includes actually the yeet as well. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I think I'm inclined to head up that way. So let's do that.
Commencing route creation.
Gonna kind of go that way and then up there.
Delivery route finalized.
I'm a little bit worried about those red bits though. Oh, no, don't offload the backpack. Fuck's sake. Put back on. I was trying to capture those things. Why has it got so dark again? I don't approve of this. Oh, I see why there was red bits. I didn't see that rock there. I can go around that. This is fine. weather's a bit all over the place.
Don't underestimate Sus, Bear. She beat me yesterday just by yapping, even though I bought Super Chat twice, grinning face and smiling eyes.
True.
This one's for you.
Oh.
Thanks for the help.
I beat Bear by yapping as well.
You guys are on a loser. You're trying to beat someone who is training to be a professional talker.
We can never win. Sus can always yap.
Better yet, she can yap and charge you by the 15 minute. Well, it's getting a bit steep.
Maybe we just need to pay Sus to stay quiet, grinning face.
Oh, that's the real pay to win. What's a cargo there for the Phantom Smith? That's literally where we're going. Let's go get that. How far away is that? I'll look closer. Yeah, go that way.
I don't think that is possible, lol.
There you go, Sus. Name your price.
Guess I'm doing that.
Buy me a horse.
Oh, it's a bit steep. I feel like it's suddenly got really clear. It's crystal clear sky. Surely we're getting into suddenly a track's going to start playing. As we crest this ridge. I don't know that it's gonna, but it feels like it should. Oh shit. That's a Crab Nebula, isn't it? Why is the Crab Nebula so big and so bright? That's worrying. Deserves a picture though. Oh, I'd like him further on the left, but it won't let me move any further. The balance isn't quite right. Something like that. That'll do. Right, down there. He wants to catch his breath, but I don't think he should just chill in the snow. Holy fire, I just realised just above most of the clouds. That looks amazing. The clouds never looked that good in the first game. It's really fucking steep. I was right. I think like Kojima.
Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Hope. Good morning. Hey.
Should go around this way.
keepers of the sky. Some souls are just meant to fly. You keepers of the sky.
Oh, got a hint of it. There it is.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
He's got some crazy cabling going on.
Risking your life to cross snowy mountains is a lot to ask of anyone. And rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover someone else's stuff, that's going above and beyond. You're one hell of a guy, seriously. Sit tight. I'll confirm the contents of your cargo right away. Some of the finest looking cargo I've ever seen.
I'm impressed they got an S out of that.
Happy Pappy.
Especially considering I slammed myself into a mountain and died.
Good job finding this. Honestly, I'd already written it off as lost. There's no denying your incredible skill, and I really can't thank you enough. I'd like you to put this shelter on the chiral network.
Good. I know it's still early days with the game in terms of just how long it's been out. It's not quite 2 weeks yet. But it's been interesting. I think I've only seen 2 or 3 online safe houses that have been built. Almost none compared to in Death Stranding, where they were all over the place. They are kind of expensive to make, generally. Ooh, chiral shot cannon, a weapon that fires chiral particles at a special wavelength. Firing the cannon consumes chiral crystals. Although extremely noisy, the chiral particles can penetrate walls to knock human targets unconscious and inflict significant damage on BTs and mechs. The cannon's powerful recoil means it must be fixed in place before firing. Interesting. So it's anti-BT, anti-human, anti-mech, 0 portability.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Optimized transfusions speeds up the rate of transfusion from blood bags. Sounds useful.
And now I'm finally online. Accordingly, I was able to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with the aid of an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech. From what I can tell, it reacts to chiral radiation on a specific wavelength. The reason I mention it is because the chiral shock cannon data I shared with you is the product of research that leverages this principle. The chiral radiation it generates can pass through objects without destroying them. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such. It should also deal damage to BTs and mechs as well. It's pretty powerful as far as ranged weapons go. You can't use it without anchoring it to the ground first, though. Makes a lot of noise, too.
Do I get headphones?
Before you fire. You know, even I've heard stories about Higgs and his plans. So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop him, that'll make my day. And if you can deliver my research data to South Fort Knott, you should be able to get some new and improved tech to help you out. There's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies.
I was just thinking, do we think maybe that Higgs is still stuck on the beach, but he's kind of projecting into a mech body? They just, generate a body for him and he projects into it.
I came here with the advance expedition, actually. Tagged along with this one researcher. I guess you could say we were like mentor and student.
That's how I was reading it.
These parts, you see. The stuff we found was like nothing we'd ever seen before. Invaluable materials for our scientific pursuits. So, when my mentor was about to leave for South Fort Knott, I realized that I wanted to stay put. I thought that if I got this place on the chiral network, I'd be able to share discoveries made here much more easily. Moving forward, I expect that my
I have a thought forming.
allowing me to be of greater use to you and others.
A lot of folks out here doing research.
Well, I'm familiar with the tar therapist, at least. He's researching potential applications of the stuff as a healing agent. While his specialty is medicine,
I feel like a light bulb moment.
Ooh.
If all that sounds interesting, it might be worth seeking him out. However, it doesn't seem like he's posted any urgent orders recently. So I'd say your best bet is to find cargo that didn't make it to him.
Isn't Lou on the beach as well?
Yes.
Yet she looks normal in the pod.
Offer you things neither one of us can
Yes.
imagine.
Higgs might be on the beach, yet he looks normal.
See, we know tomorrow is actually...
from this coffin thing whenever we see him.
Yeah.
Tomorrow also emerged from a thing.
She emerged from a cocoon, though, and she has been tested as human.
Is similar.
But
they did do tests on her, and she is human.
It fires a focused bolt of chiral radiation generated on a very specific wavelength. Packs a powerful punch, and is perfect for incapacitating distant enemies. It's also great against mechs. Even the ones with thick armor should take significant damage from it. Hell, this spectrum...
But there are clear parallels between them is what I'm saying.
Oh, for sure.
Its
Yeah.
size does make it a touch unwieldy, but it's simply one of the most devastating ranged weapons there is. If you can
And Baby Lou is likely on the beach, yet she looks normal in her pod.
Yeah.
valuable technology with them. They've got some quality facilities of their own, you know. Bet they could use them to make you something even more impressive.
Yet when we first saw Baby Lou in the pod, she turned up as an actual BT baby.
So if we purely focus on Baby Lou in her pod and Higgs in his coffin, it's almost the same.
True.
South of here, not to mention Higgs and his future plans. So I'll be rooting for you to keep on doing what you can to make things better for us all. I don't know if I can come up with anything else to help with that, but I'm willing to give it a try. Your support would be appreciated too. Anyway, I'm prepping some cargo I'd like taken to South Fort Knott. You're headed that way, right? Be warned that this cargo can explode if handled improperly, and should be considered extremely dangerous. So
Wonderful.
If and when you take this main order, handle it with the utmost care. Good luck with everything. I'll see you around.
So I should just hide it with one of those cannons, right?
Sam, apologies for the sudden call. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No one else will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious?
Ever so slightly.
Because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply. Despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man.
That's because he's a fucking
It may
robot.
well be the case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knott and put it on the chiral network as planned. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces. And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, you can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
So who... Where's that tar therapist, wasn't it? That doesn't look like the kind of place a therapist... Well, I don't know. Might be on good money. Oh, holy shit, what's all that there? Oh, that's interesting. Looks like the remains of a city with a river in the middle. Whoa, that looks so cool. Didn't even have a look at that properly before. There's a bit of monorail there. I'm curious about this tar therapist, but I don't know where they are. I did say they're on the mountain somewhere, though. I feel like I should get them online. But we can only do that by finding cargo. Sam really needs a rest.
Let's take 5. Sure.
I should probably let him have a drink as well. Oh, what's that? A rare white colour cryptobiote temporarily slows one's perception of time when eaten. Oh, I forgot about those. I remember them being mentioned. I bet that's really useful in a boss fight, for example. Where's that one going? Right. That's where we're going. Right, okay. What do we think we're going to run into there? Let's do it.
To obtain additional data from the DHV Magellan. Updating information with data from within chiral network coverage only.
Oh. Does that mean we can't know what to expect? Ha. Cargo that is marked as hazardous will explode if it takes a significant amount of damage in a single blow. It will also explode if the cumulative amount of damage taken reaches a certain point. Be sure to handle with care. Try to ensure a smooth journey when transporting such cargo in a vehicle. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Unfold carrier and low cargo. Oh, I'd never noticed that before. It's handy. Let's do that. I think that's the right thing to do. I've got 30 memory. Can't afford anything. Increased MP firing rate. Oh, that seems like it's worth saving up for. Let's not spend any of that for the moment. What can we fabricate now? Do you know what though? He gave me that new. Oh, what's my skeleton like? That looks almost fucked, doesn't it? He gave me that new weapon, didn't it? I'm wondering if he gave me that literally because it's like you should really be using that about now. Right, that's 95% fucked. Okay, we'll recycle that. I don't like recycling at random places these days, given I have access to the Magellan, but it's not to hand at the moment. I keep forgetting to make an oxygen mask. I'm not going to need it now, I don't think. Alright, I'm going to make one of those. Equip. Nice new one. What else am I carrying? I got repair spray, which I never use because I ran into a few Timefall shelters. I know it will make. Bring those with me just in case. Only now I'm wondering, should I have made? I haven't got anything in grenade pouch. Should I make some? I should make some blood grenades. Can't afford to make that many anyway. Let's take some of those with us. Just in case.
Feels good.
Where am I going? Down that way. Right. Down that valley. Oh, just had a thought. Hang on. There. Tie them down. Oh, I literally said I haven't seen many online private shelter things. There's one right there. That's just random PCC laying around. Be rude not to. Can make with a level 1 PCC. I've forgotten what I can make. Level 2, level 1. Watchtower, post box, timefall shelter, generator, bridge. I haven't made a bridge yet. I haven't made a post box either. I don't know if the make all the things is going to be another medal in this. Oh, there's a package for the TAR therapist. Alright, gonna grab that. Ah, fuck. Is that what I think it is up ahead? I think it is what I think it is up ahead. Right, let's put that random PCC that we found to good use.
Nice.
If that is what I think it is, it's funny how the guys in this camp probably don't notice a random... Oh god, yeah, there we go. Don't notice a random watchtower just appearing out of nowhere. Well, cock. 17 guys! And a patrol vehicle down there. Oh, fucking hell. And that's why the Magellan being offline such that they can't tell you what to expect is happening. Because I got to get past that camp. And I didn't turn up ready for a fight. I could try sneaking round, but that feels like it's a long way round. You know how I'm carrying stuff that's going to explode? I'm going to sneak around this way. Any other time I'd be up for a fight. I feel like I should sneak round and go that way. Maybe I can try and get these delivered and then come back and clear it out. the loose or like top bit of snow blowing across the surface as the wind blows. Just so great.
Eyes open. Stay away.
Let's hope this was a smart move. Kind of feel like the game's not going to let me get away with this. Just pop over into the next valley. Nice. Gentle walk. No trouble. Feels a little bit too good to be true. Okay, that's where we're going. Right, what's the catch? Left the trouble behind.
Air stinks.
Is he still a number one, by the way?
Liz.
You're just not yapping enough, that's the problem.
Number one stench.
Oh yes, I love this song. It's interesting how he's repeating some of the songs from the first game.
Sorry everyone, my head was exploding.
Oh no. You still struggling with that?
Took some painkillers.
Good idea.
Yeah, it's been pretty constant.
Do you know what's generally the cause of it, or is it you should probably be going to see a GP about it?
It's a bit complicated, but the solution is resting more and deal with the cause of the stresses.
That's fair. Makes sense.
Well, and maybe don't get bonked on the head so often.
That's a fair observation. Well, it looks like I need to get across this river.
It's hard to navigate the world with a big bear head. Come on, Sam, you can do it. That's such good water. It's amazing water.
Yeah. It's one of those little details of the game that just makes me love the game. Like, yeah, any game that has great water wins me over a little bit. Still a great song. Also, I really liked... It keeps going bang. I really like this one's been a bit of a long walk.
Hey!
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Some of the deliveries, some of the locations, I swear, have felt a bit closer together in this game. So it's really nice to do a really quite long walk. I appreciate that. Well, that went okay.
Hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion. At one moment, while I confirm the cargo's condition. I doubt anyone but you
We'll take an S.
in such excellent condition. You're simply incredible. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough, thanks to you. Let's both continue to give it our all. Go ahead and connect your Cupid.
He sounds terribly posh. Okay. Ooh, chiral cannon, a weapon component for the pickup off-roader, automatically fires accelerated chiral particles at enemies within range. Slow to fire but extremely powerful. Bringing this cannon to populated areas is strongly discouraged. Why? Sounds fun. Oh, is it only good against BTs? How should I read that? Those icons. I'm trying to decide how I should read those icons. Pick up off-roader tires studded with spikes designed for mountainous terrain. Oh yes! They should allow you to traverse steep slopes that are otherwise impassable. Holy shit, yes, please.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Improved floating carriers. Reduces floating carriers' chiral crystal consumption. It's a mouthful.
On the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new...
He's in the Southern area and his name is Southern.
It's the culmination of the Phantom Smith's recent efforts. I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon. It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roaders. You'll find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs as well as ghost mechs. Which might come in handy, since it's not just armed survivalists that have been sighted recently.
He's very proud of his workout routine, isn't he?
It's hard to say, but Higgs might be up to something. So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions. Ideally, this cannon would only be effective against BTs and mechs. Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please...
Damaging bro in this world.
to share some new pickup off-roader tires that will significantly improve its traction.
Oh, that's why you shouldn't take it to human areas, because it will literally kill them.
What would they call bear in this world?
Furman.
In the wake
Him and Northern.
we've witnessed all manner of new and unknown phenomena. The research team to which I belong has worked to classify said phenomena, that we might determine which can be leveraged for practical applications. The Phantom Smith is also one of our number. The two of us shared a
Northern Bear Man.
the man responsible for
Ursa man.
systems of the DHV Magellan. His influence is largely why I study vehicles and related tech. We don't yet know why ghost mechs are able to operate outside of chiral network coverage, but we do have a working theory. And if the underlying principles of this theory prove true, we can take advantage of them. Fortunately, the cargo you've brought may well hold the answers to many outstanding questions. I strongly suspect we'll make rapid progress in the days to come. Meaning
Groningen would be called Groany Quake not.
It might be post-apocalypse, but that guy is getting some really good hair care products as well, isn't he? How does this Carol cannon work?
it fires chiral particles at an extremely high velocity. Its considerable size
wow.
makes it impractical to carry, so we've designed it to be mounted on pickup off-roaders instead. Whilst it needs a moment to charge before it can be fired, it boasts tremendous stopping power. And it will automatically track hostile targets, allowing you to engage with ease whilst driving. Giant BTs and ghost mechs are tougher than ever these days. It's truly unfortunate, but we have no choice but to rely on weapons of this caliber. A necessary escalation to combat Higgs and his forces. But I must also reiterate that due to the destructive potential of this cannon, it should never be used where humans may be harmed.
That sounds like a bad plan.
Thank you again for your help. I'll be sure to continue my research into ghost technology in the days ahead. I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater
physics, not man.
in dangerous areas. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated.
Particle man.
Oh, before you go, I have a parting gift for you. A gift I was instructed
Actually, physics, not man sounds like a super cannon in-game name.
Magellan's weaponry, per Tarman's request, I believe.
Oh wow, that's true.
Transport then. In the meantime, please avail yourself of the private room here. I'll be sure to post the order by the time you wake up. So, go on and have a good nap.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish what we've started, and to prepare for what's to come. I encourage you to rest in your private room.
This build-up for another plate gate turning up. Oh, hang on.
I've switched this call to private mode.
We can tell you're in black and white.
Talk about Charlie.
Well,
I
desaturated.
reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the
So we're nearing endgame.
able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges. Though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions, Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patrons' funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourself...
Bridget is Charlie.
Yeah.
I will continue to pursue this investigation for now. take this time to rest and recover in your private room.
I suspect you're right. What I was going to say was there's just this big build-up to creating another plate gate. That, on the one hand, I'm aware of the fact that I'm sort of over 40 hours into the game, which puts us towards the end game of the story. Obviously, I've done some side missions and everything, which delays it a bit. As I said plenty of times before, the first time I played it, I just played straight through the Death Stranding 1. I played straight through the story and finished the story in about 40 hours. Second time I played it, playing the director's cut, it was closer to 60 hours. I feel I'm somewhere in the middle in terms of doing main story missions and doing side missions. So I'm expecting around the 50-hour mark or so to be where the end of the story turns up, depending on... Because I am still mostly hitting 2 or 3 story orders per night. But all this talk of plate gates, I want another plate gate to show up. And suddenly we find that we've got to connect the whole of South America or the whole of Asia.
Just like,
but I don't think that's going to happen. Interesting.
This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan.
DS3 when?
Yeah.
Turn here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only 1. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent.
Blue extinction entity.
This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned.
Where is the other BB?
However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs.
Yeah, baby.
Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it.
Oh, Hartman's got a girlfriend.
If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
But hang on a second, they're all puzzling why Lou...
Do you read me, Sam?
Oh, hang on.
This is Tarman. I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established...
Okay, so I have another thought. I sent extinction entity so I wouldn't forget. Opus.
We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knott is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel. and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knot delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
So they're puzzling over why Lou, aka BB0, has been redesignated BB28.
Now.
But we know why Lou was redesignated BB28. Literally, Deadman did that to hide Lou's identity. And so you got Hartman and Dollman puzzling over why was Lou redesignated BB28, and Sam's literally stood there and he knows why and says nothing, which implies that he doesn't trust them two. But he's been told not to trust anyone by the president.
But they just revealed the core baby, right? BB00 was the core baby, which is a new term. This was before BB knew Sam, right?
Yes.
Interesting observation.
But that was around the same time as the original Void Out.
What if Core Baby was supposed to be an anti-extinction entity?
Yeah. But it's this thing about why Sam wouldn't...
Bridget was an EE, but she really wanted to stop it, right?
That would make sense. That would make sense. But I don't understand why Sam kept quiet when those two were puzzling over why BB0 was redesignated BB28. Because he knows. He literally knows. Deadman was in Hartman's body and spoke to him and told him, I did it so you two could live in peace.
Because I think the BB00 and BB28 being different were the events before they hid the identities, right?
Well, no, that's what I'm driving at, though, is we know they're different. We know that Lou was BB0.
Because when we first took BB28 from that dying dude in DS1, she was already known as BB28.
Oh, that's true.
So I think they're talking about different things.
So that means what Deadman was saying doesn't make sense. Now I'm even more confused.
The identity hiding thing was only at the end of the game.
Now I'm even more confused.
And I feel like maybe we should trust the president this time. Because it would be very cliché to do another "oh president" bad trope.
True.
I really feel like someone amongst our crew is messing with us.
Yeah. There we go. Trophy earned. Making it your own. I did learn that setting one of your own pictures as the wall in one of these rooms got you a trophy.
I get weird vibes from Hartman TBH, but why?
Yeah. I'm not sure I'm ready to distrust Hartman. I'm curious about that, though.
I dare say tomorrow may have mastered her unique abilities.
I'm starting to slowly distrust him.
Flawlessly and with remarkable consistency. It's been a boon for her confidence, and I am ever so happy for her, as I'm sure you are as well.
Actually, I could construct a story where it would make sense. Because if you think about it, Hartman spent all that time searching all the beaches for his family. And then eventually, and bearing in mind, I think it's kind of at the end of Death Stranding, isn't it? Where, is it the end of Death Stranding? Or was it at the start of Death Stranding 2 now? I can't remember. He basically says he gave up looking, kind of wanted to connect more with the real world and everything. I can imagine a version of the story where he didn't connect up. Sorry, he didn't give up traveling the beaches looking for his family because he realized that he could be content with the fact that they've passed on. It could be that he actually ended up bumping into Higgs on one of the beaches, and Higgs has made a deal with him. If you do this stuff for me, I'll get you your family back. On the other hand, Hartman's got a girlfriend now. It seems like he has reconnected with the real world and all that kind of stuff.
Oh shit.
That would be a great plot twist, though.
Okay, but I have another thing about the anti-EE core baby theory.
Thank you for coming.
That would be pretty crazy.
They after my child. The other father.
Okay, so Lucy got pregnant. Neil was the father.
Feels good.
If Lou is tomorrow and her dooms is to literally speed up the effects of timefall, it would make sure why she was discarded as BB00 and just
Started as a regular BB. That would make sense.
Hello, Sam.
Make sense asterisk.
I finished preparing your next delivery for you. The equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, take on the main order and pick up.
Also, I was convinced Lucy and Sam were married.
Sam,
I think we were supposed to believe that.
line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will
No shit.
PHV Magellan's repairs. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders and prioritize linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more. Don't let us down, Sam.
Huh.
Also fuck Charlie. Can't we just throw a towel on his head like an annoying parrot in a cage?
Okay, that looks like it should be fairly straightforward. Although 650, that's a lot of shit to carry. That's a lot of shit to carry. I think I might need a vehicle for that.
Bear is missing out on all the context clues and theories again.
Right, I'm gonna put a sticky cannon on it.
Lies. He is here.
I'm gonna put a machine
Watch
gun
him
on
go
it.
all. Guys, wait, I think Charlie might be Bridget. When we're 4th of March into post-game. Paying attention.
Ah, okay, I can only afford 2 of those. Can I afford tyres? Oh, I can't afford more. I can't afford the fancy tyres. Fuck. Fuckety fuckety fuck. Hang on, can I recycle those? Right, okay. Spike tyres.
But Dave, your theory was that tomorrow was raised by Higgs, right?
That just, like at the start, based on no evidence whatsoever, just kind of wild ass guessing. Like what I'd like to see, yes. And I kind of still hope that that's the case. Oh look, we can put rainy or tomorrow or fragile on as kind of nose art, basically. Right, going with the Magellan. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, more than one decal on there. Ooh, I quite like that. Although I do like... No, I'm going to go with that. There we go. Save design. Add it to your save
What
designs.
do you think?
That's a lot of stuff to... Hang on. Take from garage. Now, put all those in the vehicle. Cool. Is there anything I should add here? I don't think it.
HMMM.
Oh, hang on. Complete floating carriers. Okay, I'm going to go with that.
I am a little confused still.
Oh, I'm massively confused, but it won't stop me from bullshit speculation.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Lol, same. Sus has it figured out.
Part of the fun of this game is just like coming up with wild ass guesses about what the fuck's going on.
I think there is definitely something about the core bridge baby being designed to be sort of the opposite of being an EE.
On the beach.
But maybe ending up being like an EE on crack.
I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00. As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Core Bridge Baby program from the public.
I do agree it must go full circle like that somehow.
That information was falsified. And now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception? Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions. As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie. And she did it all just to protect Lou.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she
The BB being connected to the EE.
It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Huh. Did I misunderstand what Deadman told us back earlier? Or has his story changed?
Okay, so this really makes me lean into the anti-EE thing.
I am liking the idea. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to run into BTs. So it looks like I'm either going to have to battle BTs. Oh, I should have.
Especially since we have time-based powers, etc.
So I should have put one of those cannons on this, shouldn't I? That's why he gave us the cannons.
They've eat the time worm.
Fuck. And I was going all out on the studded tyres.
Does the time worm work against BT?
It slows down your perception of time, apparently. That's all I know. Whether that would let you sneak past BTs, I don't know. But yeah, I should have used the chiral cannon. I should have loaded it onto this. Because it would have taken down the BTs. But I was like, it's snowy up here. And I'm going to have to go back up into the mountains, so I want the studs. Because I'm carrying so much stuff. But there wasn't enough metals there to make the studded tyres. And the cargo grabbing thing like that. And the cannon. I should have not made the cargo grabbing thing. Well, let's see if we can make our way past anyway. Should take it ever so slowly. So far so good. It's interesting how all the snow seems to have disappeared. Oh no, it's turning to snow. Okay. That didn't sound good. The fuck was that? Why is it pointing over there? Okay, I made it past the BTs. Alright, studs probably a good idea.
I want a giant armadillo BT.
Which is the better way to go? I think I want to be over the other side of here, actually. Oh shit, no, that's a river. No, I don't want to go... Fuck. Alright, we've got some low raw. We're not going to get into trouble if they're playing low raw. Them's the rules. Tell you what, this thing's going up slopes a lot better. Hey guys, I'm here to save the day. Again.
Gotcha.
There's no way he's loading all that cargo into that. Apparently there's only 3 pieces.
Welcome back, Sam. I see you come bearing gifts. Just give me a moment to check your cargo. Struth, Sam. This cargo's in flawless condition. You're in a class of your own.
Apparently not legends of legends, though. Just saying.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I need to work on my stealth and combat.
Here's a little something for you. Feel free to use it.
He's given me a hologram of himself. Hologram data for structure customization. Hologram will appear next to the structure once selected.
We'll prep the main cannon for immediate use and look into making improvements to the other armaments as well. It won't be long now till the DHV Magellan is fully operational. Fragile and the others should be back soon too. Anyway, I'd better hurry up and see to the remaining repairs. Thanks again, Sam.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last. Terminal Fort Knott. To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern Environmental Observatory. It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room to ensure you're well prepared for what's to come.
Oh, hang on. To just check the garage. Oh, there's a garage. It's there. I can't install that in the garage. Right, I'm going to recycle that. And now I can start that in the garage. There we go. Oh. No. Okay. Cancel that for a second. Oh, wait. Shit. I'm going to press the wrong button there. Alright, fair enough. Look at the private locker. I was going to entrust some cargo. That's for South Fort Knott. Right, I don't want to entrust the stuff for the tar therapist because I want to... Right, I'm going to... Only the one thing in the private locker. Okay. We'll entrust that. Are you sure you want to ask another porter to deliver that? Yes.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
I want to go...
Will be assigned to another porter.
I want to go find this tar therapist. Right, what else am I carrying? A lot of container repair sprays. I don't think I need those at the moment. Actually, I might want my vehicle back. thinking about it. So what I'm in, can I don't want to go in my private room. That's where the tar therapist is. Where is that? There they are, down the mountain. Does that look drivable? That last bit doesn't look very drivable. I don't think I should really drive down there. But I want to get them on. I've got a couple of ladders, a couple of climbing anchors, 3 ladders, a couple of PCCs, 3 climbing anchors actually. I'm good. Should I go that way or that way? How steep does that look? That should be okay. Think.
Commencing route creation.
I'll kind of go. Does that look? Actually, that looks quite steep, doesn't it? I think we'll go that way. Down there. Kind of that sort of route. Get a good spot, it might be worth using the cargo cannon. Except that. That's exactly why I'm doing this, isn't it? Don't. We'll use a anchor, but we'll put it here because then that'll be most helpful to other folk. Whoops. Can I sound get grip? There we go. Got an idea. Oh, did I offload it? I did, didn't I? Okay. I was going to use carrier. Snowboard my way down. There's a thing that happens sometimes, he's doing it right now, where the camera starts rocking. I'm sure he's trying to tell me something. Probably that I'm about to go arse over tit. But it's kind of cool how it does it.
Lol. Ass over tit.
Yes. There's an English expression you may never have heard before.
That's a great one.
Well, it's best pronounced as arse over tit as opposed to ass. Sounds a bit American if you say ass.
True. Us.
Oh, TTS does a good job of that as well.
Never heard TTS say us.
Even then it says ass as opposed to arse. You kind of got to draw it out a bit.
She drags out grave, not us.
Yeah. She said grave.
She said grav.
Literally trolling now.
Oh.
There's another package there for the tar therapist.
I believe Bear is behind this.
Always Bear behind this. Oh, I should go back round.
Believe in yourself.
What you said? Can anybody hear me?
Some road down there. Shit, how do I get around here?
Always. Blame.
Oh, okay, I can go down there.
Yeah. Shush too.
I was just going to say, I believe the ranking is who's most to blame, right? I've done very little zipline building, very little road building in this. I haven't even felt compelled to. I'll probably go nuts for that in the post-story portion of this.
Lies, Dave.
I make the rules. Oh wait, I literally make the rules.
Give me a break.
The ranking is indicated by the lowest number. Ergo.
Oh shit, he said ergo.
I outrank all.
As the person who's most to blame.
Okay, Higgs. By virtue of simple arithmetic.
I think he's making my point for me.
He is.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility.
I really feel like Bear and Higgs share a brain.
You also get a cool guitar.
Play guitar.
I was just gonna say you also get a cool guitar.
No play bass.
Hello, and welcome to my humble abode. You must be...
Pause to big for small strings.
Of course. You've brought a delivery for me. Excellent. I'll assess its condition.
Hang on, there's no strings on Higgs' guitar.
No way, you actually found this thing. That's amazing. You are special. Of that I have no doubt.
Oh, you're going to join the network though. Firmware update. Projectiles launch from the DHV Magellan's auxiliary cannon. They will burst open above their target location, transforming into golden hunters that will drag nearby humans into the tar, eliminating them without causing a void out. They are also effective at slowing down humanoid ghost mechs. Interesting.
Brutal.
Cupid? Ah, so that's why you and Drawbridge are out here. Very well, please. Connect me to your network.
When do we get to use all the weapons on... Oh... There's a reason why I've got a honking great big statue. There's a Magellan tar mecha.
Lol.
That slice halfway up there is really bugging me. I might have to go back and do that.
Now displaying your current order grade.
What a fascinating experience, this chiral network.
I like his top.
Nothing I've ever seen before. I'm a tar therapist, by the way. I heal people and fix natural anomalies with methods rooted in my own independent study of tar.
You sound like
My
a Vu
theories
merchant.
have other applications too, such as one relating to the golden hunters, which emerge from the currents. You see, I believe they can be launched from the DHV Magellan's cannons to render aid. To avail yourself of their services.
He reminds me of the monks in Cyberpunk.
Oh.
Johnny would hate this dude.
The golden hunters utilize tar to hinder and entrap their prey. But be warned that you can only call upon them within network coverage. And use them wisely. Okay?
How do you call upon them? A tar therapist, yes, I'd be skeptical of that as well. It's
Tar is
not a real
only
job.
intrinsically entwined with the other side, but also exerts an influence on human health and other natural phenomena.
Sure it
If
does.
applied correctly, we can use it to resolve all manner of physical and mental imbalances.
Right.
I've begun putting my theories into practice here.
Quotes,
You'll learn all
theories.
about the corpus. Oh, yes. You've met the Phantom Smith already, haven't you? He's one of the few who truly grasps what I'm trying to accomplish here.
He's just winding
With
you
his
up,
continued
mate.
support and the aid of the chiral network, I firmly believe I can develop even better applications.
He's so yanking your chain.
As you may know, all manner of hunters dwell within the tar currents. When golden hunters are alerted to the presence of humans, they attempt to bind them with tar and ferry them to the other side.
Is this how we cure bear?
Which have already produced results. The power of the network is unmatched, isn't it? Anyway, they confirm that the DHV Magellan...
Golden Hunter sounds like the kind of thing that's got a very specific website for it.
To do so with acceptable accuracy requires network coverage, so this won't always be an option. But consider deploying them against human enemies if you can. There's zero risk of triggering a void, so no need to hold back. Thank you for taking the time to come see me. Do visit again. I'll be waiting for you.
So, do I have to have the Magellan with me to call on these Golden Hunters? Or can I call on them as long as I'm anywhere in the network?
Weirdo.
He's slightly weird. He feels like this game's version of the Spiritualist. Alright, so the only order he's got is go and recover some stuff. And I can't be asked. Right now. I want to go back home now. No, I don't want that. I wanted... Can I afford to do that? So I got enough to... Oh wait, if I do this, shit. What am I carrying? Just ladders and a bunch of PCCs. I had an idea. This way. I need some level ground. Ah. That's something for the tar therapist right there. Oh, someone's already done the work for me. Right, okay. Someone already had the same idea as me. Hang on, I've got this to deliver. I might skip through whatever he's got to say though, because he's annoying.
Oh, thank you for coming. Please, wait while I take a look at the...
Yeah, go for it.
I really didn't think I'd ever see this cargo. You...
Hush.
You have such a refreshing energy.
Drinking village restores some stamina, can be refilled with time, fall or river water. This improved version boasts a larger capacity. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, fine. I take it back. You're a decent dude.
I've increased your materials allocation, so why not use more? My treat.
Whatever. Right, so...
I'd like you to take this canteen with you. It has certain innate healing properties, you see.
Sure.
I think you'll find that it's even more effective than your current one at helping you to replenish your stamina.
Right.
When we overreach, we risk throwing our mind and body into...
Is there a monthly subscription as well?
It'll help ensure that your balance is preserved. Best of luck to you.
Order completed. Well done.
Right, rather than walk all the way back.
Pyramid scheme.
Pretty fucking sure. I was going to build one of these things, but someone's already built one. But I'm going to lose whatever I'm carrying. Let me just check. There isn't really anything I care about. Do I lose a grenade pistol? We'll find out. Yeah, because it's all going to get stored in there. Can upgrade, was it? No materials. What does it need to upgrade? Resins and chemicals. Okay, let's do a beach jump. There. Why won't it let me jump? Hang on, there was a... There. I want to jump to that. There we go. Did I lose my pistol? That's what I'm curious about. No, I hung on to my pistol. So it's only stuff in your backpack you lose. Everything else stays with you. Oh, even stuff in your tool rack. So if I'm gone to the climbing anchor, that's interesting. That's interesting. So it's only things that are literally in your backpack. That's so weirdly specific.
Feels good.
I do like all the scaffolding. I feel like Sam can help build. Come on, Sam can do some work. That's so cool. I heard that howl again. Let's not leave these laying around. I wanted to enter some cargo because I picked up something that looked like it belonged to somebody else, but apparently I can't do that. I'm a little bit worried about wandering in here actually, because is it going to kick off a cutscene? And I'm pretty much done for the evening. Gosh, this is where it kicks off the...
Yo, Dave.
Hey, Curtis, how's it going? This is where it kicks off the end game. It's like 6 hours of cutscenes and gameplay. Okay, good. I think whatever's going to happen will be... Oh, hang on. Why is the lighting all weird? I think the main lights are fucked. What's going on? All I can do is check on Lou. The only thing I can do is check on Lou. The lights are weird, and all I can do is check on Lou. Are we ready for this? Is this a dream sequence?
Yes. Oh no.
Well, that was weird as fuck.
That was awesome.
The next site you'll be putting on the grid is the Southern Environmental Observatory. But there have been some developments. Armed survivalists have established a base in between us and the observatory, and they've also set up some chiral jammers. Now, we won't be able to proceed with our plans until they're out of commission. And that's not our only concern. Ghost mechs have been spotted in the region, and we have every reason to assume that they're making preparations to hinder our efforts. I'm afraid it's only going to get tougher from here on out. Once you've finalized your preparations, accept this main order from the delivery terminal.
Interesting. I am kind of liking how they have incorporated more combat into this. And they've put the combat in as sort of a thing you have to do to progress, but the combat is never really difficult, and you can always do the slightly stealthy approach and stuff like that. I can see this sitting well with quite a few people, but at the same time it's not like non-stop combat and stuff like that. So like, yeah, where are we going next? We're going to do it now, obviously. Where are we heading for? Is it this place? I think it's kind of this place, isn't it? So I'm going to guess, my guess is going to be this area here is what we've got to liberate, take down, empty, clear, whatever you want to call it, so we can make it across this bridge and get to the delivery center. That seems like what's going to happen. That'll be fun. That's going to be a fun little mission. I also really like this thing that they've done where the landscape looks like interesting valleys and canyons and things like that, but it's actually buildings that have sort of turned stone-ish. It's a really nice touch. I know there was a hint of that in the first game, but they've really lent into it. Especially given that apparently there's I know there is a mountain range roughly in this area of Australia, but like, that's a big ass mountain range. So it kind of does look like it's, kind of welled up in the continent. So it makes sense that it would have taken over some cities and things like that. I like that. I just realised where we're going is, I can't zoom out enough, but is that basically Tasmania? I think that is, isn't it? Which makes, I think East Fort Knott's probably going to be like, what, Brisbane? So that would make that, what, isn't it Melbourne that's about there? And Sydney about there? My geography is not fantastic. I like this map. When I first saw this, I was a little bit skeptical about it. And and it didn't look that big. It still looks smaller than the main map in Death Stranding, I think. But walking around it, traversing it, it doesn't feel like that. I should do a search online to see if anyone's actually figured out the relative map sizes. Anyway, I think that's enough for this evening. Let's do a save.
GN guys.
We're not even quite 2 weeks into this.
Was fun 3. Bear is quick to leave.
I imagine if Bear's not feeling too great, Bear will be happy to get off to bed and chill and things. I hope your head's improving, Bear. You look after yourself. Can you believe it's not quite fortnight?
I've been holding my pee for an hour.
All right, Sam.
I hope so too. Lol sus.
Gonna finish the screen.
Oh,
the
no.
Scream? Gonna finish this stream, and Sissy's gonna go off and make a mushroom. Yes, you have a good rest of your evening, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for being here, Sus, and Bear, and Kenny, and Curtis, if you're still watching as well. And if there is anyone else looking over our shoulders, thanks for being here and joining us and watching.
Feel better, Bear. Good night, everyone.
Yep. Take it easy, all. And to anyone who may catch.
Except for you, Dark Hog.
That's true.
Thanks, Sus. We know you're here.
To anyone who may catch the recording at some point in the future, thanks for watching as well. And good night.